The video is Shani's mom. For you who don't know, rest in peace. Um, she was warning Jason. He didn't listen. Now he's reaping what he sowed. And I do feel bad for Shani's family to put up with this crap. I honestly do.
Hi. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, but I watched Chris's videos. This is concerning Shani for Christ. I watched Chris's videos, and I just think that it's about time that I get my side of the story out for a change. Because I noticed that Jason has been making comments about things he doesn't even understand or know about. But first of all, I just want to say to Chris that, yeah, you screwed up some things, but you were a good father. And I just want you to know that. Before you came along, Zachary didn't smile much. I mean, he didn't respond to people. And those boys really loved you, Zachary especially. But it was like the light turned on when you came into his life. And I just want you to know that. Nobody should ever question what a good father you were. You were a good provider, too. You did the best you could. I mean, I know you don't make that much money, but you did the best you could. And she sat there year after year, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and wouldn't work. I understand that. But I just needed to thank you for being a part in the boys' lives. Shannon has told you many things. I tried to warn you, her father and I tried to warn you about her before, but of course you wouldn't listen. She was your wife. I understand that. Jason's not going to listen either. He's going to have to find out the hard way.
Well, he is finding out the hard way because she is starving him to death. Look at him. And he's trying to convince the rest of us that he is dieting, he's healthier. She is starving him while she gets fatter and fatter and fatter. Day by day, we see the difference. You are not lying about her, it's the truth.
But nobody's abused Shannon, okay? That is her MO. She uses that with everybody. She did it with Douglas. She's done it with you. She's done it with her sister, her brothers. Everybody in her life has always treated her this way, and this is why she's so crazy. I mean, it covers for her mental illness. And she knows she's mentally ill, and she knows what she's supposed to do to help that mental illness, but she chooses not to. She chooses to use it as an excuse to do what she does. And I don't have to explain what she does. I mean, she makes these outrageous videos all the time. She's always crying and carrying on and always, always something negative. Since she was 16 years old, I don't want to say her entire life because she was a beautiful child. I mean, she really was a very beautiful child. And
You guys, does this woman sound like a lady who hated her child? Even through all of it, she still loved Shani, and it is so sad how Shani still talks about her. Her mom is gone. She still talks about her mom poorly. It's so sad.
happy girl. She used to sing and she dreamed of going to Paris. And I noticed the picture in the back of the Eiffel Tower. And that reminds me of Shannon, the little Shannon, when my daughter. But something happened along the way. I know what happened. I think you know what happened, Chris, to her. And it wasn't, it was, it it was unfortunate that she went through what she went through when she was 16 years old, but it somehow changed her. And ever since then, she has blamed everybody else for all the screw ups that she makes in her life. She uses it as an excuse except when it comes to what happened when she was 16 years old. And I'm not going to talk about it here because it was traumatic what happened to her. And I have to say, as bad as this sounds, something inside of me tells me that maybe it didn't happen the way she said it happened, but something had to have happened for her to have turned out as she has. She has crashed and burned just about every single relationship in her life. And I'm not going to keep this video up for very long. I just want to be able to make my side of the story and make things clear. She's got people like Miss Star and a couple of over and over again. And she walks all over them. She crashes and burns her bridges behind her. This is the last time that my husband and I are ever going to be able to help her again. I mean, she nearly destroyed us during this last stay when you and her broke up. She's got Jason believing that there was abuse. There was no abuse going on whatsoever. We bought her clothes, we bought her makeup, we bought her, she got to use her father's car every single day. Even when she wasn't working, she got to use her father's car, his truck. We got an SUV that her father used at that time. So, I mean, she had a way to work, but she wanted to lay in bed for months. She got fired from her first job for making videos on YouTube, okay? And she knows I gotta blow my nose, I'm sorry. I feel like...
As you can see, I got this from NDA, and I'll be linking the channel in the description below. But it is so sad, like how Shani still thrashes this woman. Just let her rest. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. I'm gonna end this here.